Hey everybody, welcome to another live stream. Yes, I'm actually sitting here. This is not no pre-recorded stream. This is not anything like that. I'm actually sitting here live and taking it like a man. And right before this, I was like, I'm completely fucking nervous about doing this because, I always said to myself, like, I'm nervous of doing this because I haven't talked to Chris in a little bit. And speaking of Chris, I was supposed to do a stream with him in 2 days, but with him, uh, Ella, Joshua, and Suits. But but from what Chris told me, um, Suits and possibly Ella and Joshua backed out and said he couldn't do the stream. But then I was like, you know what? I'll just do the stream, and I'll and let me and I guess me and Chris can confront me. But like the title of the stream says, but uh, I guess I don't know if we're both gonna confront each other. I don't know if that's gonna be fully what's gonna go down. But all that from what I know, it's just, I feel like it's just gonna be Chris going to get like confronting me and whatnot. At some point, if I decide to change the title, I'll just change the title. But Chris is ready for it, and I'm honestly nervous about this, but I'll just let him. I'll just let him in, and then me and him can do whatever. So here he is.
Ow. Anyways, if you want, it can go both ways. I
Yeah,
don't really, I don't
I'm
really
okay.
care.
I'm okay with whatever, man. I'm okay with whatever.
Okay, so I guess we can go both ways, but I feel like I'm obligated to ask this first because it's just something that continuously gets brought up. Uh, why did you make the dog jokes even after Ella's dog died? What made you feel like you had to continue? You know what I mean?
So before the dog jokes, I made them because to me, I thought they were funny. At the time, Ella found them funny too, and and then after Ella's dog died, um, it's like I guess I still found the dog jokes funny, so I just continued to say them. But to me, I still found them funny. If Ella, and I'm just gonna come out and say, if Ella would have just told me on Discord that she didn't like me saying the dog jokes, then I would have just ceased altogether. But she didn't really tell me on Discord or face to face, so I just kept making them, not realizing it, which is my mistake. So I'm just gonna admit that it's my mistake.
But you do know that you don't always need someone to come up to you and be like, "Hey, stop doing this" or something like that. Like I'm pretty sure just by because I'm pretty sure as you continue, she said to like that she doesn't like it, even if it wasn't directly to you, right? So
I realize that now. Yeah.
so I'm not saying that you're not like every other person because everyone's different. But I'm pretty sure if any other person heard that, they'll be, oh, she doesn't like it. I'll stop. I know that some people need to be confronted about, hey, I don't like that you're doing this. That's fine. I know some people who are like that. But at the same time, I feel like you should read the room, if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
And just in case, for those who don't know what I mean by read the room, I mean like um although yeah, we're talking shit, but at the same time, there are some things that we may say that is like useful. Like for example, the dog jokes. He thought it was funny, which is okay because a lot of people make jokes that they personally think are funny. Like I'm not saying that dog jokes are okay. They're not. They really aren't. Um, Coming from someone who has lost a dog, multiple actually, but thinking that they're funny to you and not realizing that they're not funny to other people, it happens all the time. It's more common than people think. So it's fine, but I feel like you could have read the room.
Yeah. But um, is there anything else you want to talk like mention towards me and confront me about, or was that it?
No, there's more. I got. Sorry, I'm eating popcorn right now.
Yeah, I just didn't know if like you had more like on your mind right now, or just like you were just waiting for me to say something, or
There's still more. I just got to think of it off the top of my head. Um, the pictures. You should know which one I'm talking about because
oh
it also gets brought up a lot.
yeah, the stuff that happens on my one stream.
The explicit pictures, yes. Um, that's another thing. Like, I understand that if YouTube flags it, that normally tells you this is not allowed. But I feel like no, it should have been common sense. Not saying that you did it. Not saying that you don't know common sense, but I feel like it was common sense to know that that stuff shouldn't really be shown, and if it does, that it's at least to the minimum blurred. But if you refuse to blur it, which I don't even know if you can, you should.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, you know what? Like, I was like, if YouTube didn't flag it, then I'm good. But then it's like, I didn't. It's like at the time, and it was even like during the whole like of all the times it was brought up, it was like, I was like, if YouTube didn't flag it, then I'm not gonna screw with it. And I didn't even think about like even blurring it because like since YouTube didn't even attempt to flag it, but that's literally what was going through my head. I didn't even think of blurring it because of all the times I've said that since YouTube didn't flag it, I'm okay. I'm not gonna delete it or even make changes to it since YouTube obviously like like I'm sure the AI either the AI or if like an actual person that like reviewed it didn't see that part or if it did then it didn't just flag it. So I was like, so coming through my mind it was like I'm not since YouTube didn't do their like if YouTube didn't flag it from their end, then I don't need to do anything on my end. That was specifically going. I think that was specifically what was happening through my head, at least, because that was me. That was at least going through my head. That since YouTube didn't screw with it, I'm not gonna screw with it. So that's kind of what was at least going through my head, at least.
I mean, that does make sense, but at the same time, um, it's a picture of a woman's you know what. So
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I understand that. Fuck. That in your head it would be like, if YouTube doesn't do anything, I don't have to. That I'm pretty sure at some point, even the more popular YouTubers have thought that. But I feel like either like a minimum blur it or maybe private the stream, because I'm pretty sure if you private it, nothing will really happen. If even if YouTube were to like go through and look, because it's not um, watchable to everyone. I don't know if that's how that works,
Yeah, I don't know how that works either.
but I would say either like go back if you can.
You know what? I don't even. Sorry to interrupt, but I don't even know what stream that is. Actually, it's like I don't even know what stream that is in. That it's in because, like, I'm actually going to go back. I'm actually looking back now through my YouTube Studio, and seeing what stream that's in, and then maybe I could see if there's like a blur option to see if that's a thing. Because
Yeah, I was gonna say if you remember which one it is, like go back and either like blur it or just go private it or whatever.
yeah, I don't know what it is, but because it, like maybe you could like if you know what stream it's in, then you could remind me. I could write it down and then just look through my YouTube Studio, find it, and then either private it or blur it. Like it doesn't really matter to me.
I honestly don't remember which one.
Yeah. Okay, so there's actually something I want to bring up that I kind of want to that I kind of want to criticize you on for real quick. So with okay, so of course, and with the whole eclipse thing, like what? Okay, I know I should be over it by now, but what exactly did like Eclipse even say to you? Because between me and her, she said for me not to say anything, but then it's like she goes and tells you and whatnot, which honestly is why I got all upset towards her about it and called her all those names. But what exactly did she like say towards you that kind of made you get involved with that?
All right, so I can understand that from one side, like from your eyes, that it looks like she completely broke the deal or promise or whatever. But that's not what happened. Um, well, I'm pretty sure she broke it anyways because she would nonstop talk about it in my server when I was friends with her, because I'm no longer friends with her.
Wait, you're not?
No.
Okay. Well, just bring up what she said to you, and then you could bring up, and then if I remember to bring up why you're not friends with her, then I'll mention that. But then go ahead and speak what she told you.
So it was pretty much of like she continuously brought up the OnlyFans thing, like the spending 200, I think it was
Yeah, as far as I can remember, it was like around 200. Yeah,
200, 250.
around there. Yeah.
But what actually happened was, I know again from your perspective, it looks like she broke that deal or promise. But what actually happened was I went into her and I's DMs and asked her if she would like to talk about it. Which that stream's no longer up because I deleted all of my drama stuff before I decided to do them again. But I went into our DMs, asked her if she would like to talk about it, and she said yes. And although she brought up the deal multiple times, I feel like that if she's going to, despite saying that, oh, I told Joe to not talk about it, and then just talk about it anyways in my server, I felt like that, at least to me, that she would be okay with talking about it on a stream. And she said yes. So if anything, it was more of her choice. Like all I did was ask her. I didn't really get myself involved because I didn't know if she wanted to like push it out there of what happened between you guys. Looking back at it, I shouldn't have done anything, but it was a like in the moment kind of decision, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. Like with kind of situation, it's kind of like in the moment, you're not really like thinking right away, and you're like, it's like you're not really thinking of like what to do or say in the moment. So you're like, just do it right in the moment. Um, yeah, so I can understand that. And so on another note, what happened between you and Eclipse that caused you and her not to be friends? Because I've seen her in a couple of your streams, and then when whenever I checked back in there, she was no longer in there. Like, did I guess was it her always talking about the drama that made you not be friends with her? Did she say something, do something? What exactly happened?
It was the fact that she kept bringing up the same thing and making stuff about herself. Overall, just being downright annoying. Like, continuously, like, we'd be talking about something else, completely unrelated to the drama. And all of a sudden, she would take what we're saying and somehow switch that into the topic of what happened between you and her. And that was just like, this is starting to get annoying because I would like to have at least one day where no drama gets talked about. At least one, you know?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
although, yes, some people can talk about it nonstop, but that's just them. Although I may seem like I can talk about it nonstop, 24/7, I really can't. I'll talk about it if it gets brought up, but if it's like constantly brought up, I'll start to think that it's starting to get annoying.
yeah.
Like, um, if the topic that we're talking about is done, and then you bring up the drama, that's different. But while the topic at hand is still being talked about, like specifically unrelated to drama at all, any sort of drama, and just to interrupt the topic that's being talked about, just to talk about drama, that's where I start to get annoyed.
Yeah, and you know, um, yeah, I'm surprised that she kept talking about it in your server because, like, I because don't get me wrong, she told me to keep my mouth shut about it, and I was like, and I was like, all right, fair enough, I'll keep my I was like, you know what, yeah, I'll do that, I'll keep my mouth shut about it, but um, I didn't think and ask her to do the same thing because I would have thought since she's saying that for me to do it, she's more than likely going to do it too. But which then led to this whole thing happening, and I again, it's like, I I I'm just surprised that even like that her telling you about like her just bringing it up a bunch of times in your server just led to that.
Yeah. It got very annoying really fast.
I bet it did.
What else is there?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to think of what you're wanting to say, and see if there's anything else you're wanting to talk.
This is so different because I was wanting to do it Sunday just for everyone to just back out. Like,
Yeah, I was surprised too that that they decided to back down right as like right after, like just 2 days before you were supposed to do it. And you care if I read the off what Suit sent you on Discord to the audience real quick,
Um, I
or
don't
do?
think I don't think you should,
All
because
right.
I was just sending you that so you know why he said that he's not going to join.
Oh, yeah, because to everyone that's like, again, like everyone said, I was supposed to do this on Sunday, which was 2 days away, but then Chris sent me a message of what Suits said. I'm not gonna read off what Suits said or whatever, because I don't want to, I don't want to make Chris upset or anything like that. But I it was like, just like hearing that they were gonna back down. Just hearing that was basically like, in my head I was like, typical. It was like typical of them. I was just thinking that in my head. It was like typical of them because probably probably it was like, I feel like I knew that Chris was wanting to do it, but I just didn't know if anyone else was gonna do it. Patriots fan 12. 2 days early? Yes. Yeah, yes, 2 days early because, as I just explained, Suits and everyone, Suits, Suits, Ella, and Joshua backed down from it, so Chris had no point in doing his stream. So that's why I'm doing it, and that's why I'm doing it. Him confronting me, and technically me and Chris confronting each other, because he's confronting me about the stuff that I did, and I'm confronting Chris about the stuff that he did between me and him, uh, about whatever, and however we decide to do it. Jackson, if you want to confront me too, I could send the StreamYard link into here and just change the title to, have like basically my ex friends confronting me or whatever. But that's up to Chris if he wants to have you in here, because if he's willing to have you in here, I'm willing to oblige.
I mean, I don't really care. I'm trying to remember what else there was supposed to be talked about.
I mean, like, okay, uh, I feel like Jackson's got to bring up some points too, um, which I can easily like post the link into the chat, so then he can come in here if he wants to, and have him confront me, and then confront me as well.
This would have been so different if we did this on Sunday, because like I would get asked of what to ask you, but now it's like, what the fuck do I ask?
Yeah. Uh,
Because I already asked about the one main thing was the dog. What else was there? There was.
yeah. I mean, I don't care if you want to think about it. I mean, I'm not in no rush or anything.
Excuse me.
You're good, man.
Can't remember what else we were supposed to talk about. I'm trying to look back in some DMs. Actually, Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm not in no rush, and honestly, like if we were still gonna do this, if we were gonna do this on Sunday, I would probably had some notes that I would have had too, but I didn't bring any
Yeah.
note. I didn't bring any notes, so I'm trying to also think of what to really say um as well. So
I guess I could ask something that some people would be wondering. Is
yeah,
the uploading every day thing?
the uploading my videos every day.
Yeah, because I know that it gets brought up every now and again when I'm talking to the others.
Yeah, the uploading every day. Uh, I've just been doing that since since I was in 7th or 8th grade, like around that time when I was like 11, 12 years old. Like well not 11, 12 because I'd be 12, 13 years old. So around there, like around like 6th, 8th grade, I started posting every day. I started doing all that stuff, and I was like, I was like, and over time, I started uploading every day and whatnot. Oh, yeah, Jackson. I'll send the link and for Jackson. I don't know if you unblocked me or not, but I'm gonna just check while
Actually,
I'm
if you
talking.
want
But
it, I'll just send it to him.
yeah, you could send it to him. I don't mind. But yeah, yeah. So I just like over time within the last few years, I've just been starting to upload every day because I've just gotten used to wanting to put out content every day. And then at some point, I looked up if uploading every day is good for a channel. And when I looked it up, when it said it was that uploading every day was good. The I guess to kind of help with the algorithm a little bit because if I look at my analytics of, with me like I post pretty much every day, like like sometimes I forget, but um but yeah, I used to get like 100, like I used to get like 100 some odd views per day. Now I get like 200 to 300 views per day, just off of the. I'm looking at my analytics here that I get 200 to 300 views per day, and when I used to get like utmost like about like 100, anywhere between like 100 to 200 views, maybe sometimes less than 100 views per day, but yeah, I just been uploading every day, and I've just gotten used to doing that every day. So that's kind of why I've been doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the way with people like me, if you do something over time, then you'll like keep doing it over time and keep going into that rhythm and into that pattern. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackson's in backstage. Here he is.
All right. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this tonight, but I figured I figured since Chris is here and Joe is here, I might as well get the things I need to say out there, and hopefully we can get things to a point where, well, not me specifically, obviously. I've been staying out of it, but the others and Joe are not in a constant war with each other because it's
Yeah.
kind of, let's be honest, I think we all agree on one thing at least, that it's getting tiresome.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
My initial plan for Sunday stream was to like end the drama to at least an extent, like I did last time. But I'm not gonna say who. But I got a message saying that someone was going to continue talking about Joe. So I was like, okay, well, there goes my plans. And then I was like, okay, I'll just rename it Confronting Joe. And then just to be told that people aren't joining now. So,
Yeah. So
I
then
mean,
those plans got canceled.
yeah. But I do want to say a couple things about this whole situation.
Feel
And
free to.
these are going to be my completely 100% honest thoughts, unfiltered. I'm going to just give it to you straight. I guess is the way to put it. The first
right.
thing that I would like to say is this whole situation has been pretty hard on you guys, as I can tell. And on one hand, while I understand that you guys had your, I guess, way of handling it, I do believe you got your, like, specifically, and I'm specifically saying this to, like, specifically like Chris and Suits and Ella and Joshua and stuff. I think their way of handling the situation, along with what Joe did, I think it made the drama worse. I believe
fair.
that
Yeah.
if we had done something like this earlier, it would have prevented a lot of what happened. But that's just my opinion, of course, you know. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I think the whole situation could have been prevented.
I mean, like
Obviously.
when it was brought up, because it was like, I know that the other three aren't really comfortable talking to Joe, so I had thought of like, or no, I brought up the idea of confronting Joe, and then Suits brought up the idea of like having him and Ella and Joshua up here, and then when Joe wants to speak, he would let me know. They go into backstage. Joe comes up here. They agreed on that. Like it was something that they were comfortable with, from what they told me. And
Okay.
I was like, okay, so we'll be doing. Joe will be getting what he wants, just not in the way he would want it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Like,
Confronting them is confronting, like, however way I got to confront them is how I would have wanted it. I didn't care how I confronted them, just as long as I got to confront them like on the stream is how I would is literally how I didn't care. I wouldn't have cared either. I wouldn't have cared either way, just as long as I got to confront them. But go ahead.
okay, never mind then. I thought it was just that since you've always asked them to come onto your stream and be like face to face, that's why I would usually say he would get what he wants, just not in the way he would want it.
Yeah, I get what I want, just not. Yeah, like just not in the style of how I figured it would be out. So
Yeah. Go ahead, Jackson. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. But the next couple things I'm gonna say are specifically to Joe. So number one, Joe, I want to be very clear, and I've heard some of the things you've said on videos, and I got to admit, some of the things you said kind of pissed me off. Specifically, how you talked about not just me, but all the others. Like, I get it on one hand, but on the other hand, I also think you need to understand that some of the stuff you did was pretty inexcusable. Sorry. Sorry for my poor grammar. But yeah, that's one thing. Number two, Joe, is I never wanted to stop being friends with you, to be very clear. In fact, I would have liked to be friends with you, but I'll admit I didn't feel comfortable with some of the stuff you did, honestly, and I was just, I don't know, I didn't see a way that the situation was gonna get fixed, honestly, at the time at least. Now, could have I confronted you at the time? Absolutely. I'll admit maybe that would have been the better route, but at the time I wasn't comfortable doing that. So ultimately that was how it went. So this isn't entirely your fault. It's not entirely my fault. I think we all collectively I think are at fault in some way for the situation.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't think there's one specific person. So that's the whole thing. Obviously, blame goes around in different increments between all of us, but for the most, but still, we all have blame
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
Also, oh, you want to go ahead? Go ahead.
I was just saying, all right. I was just agreeing with you, like, all right, yeah, like that. I do, like, well, you know what, Jackson, I do agree. Most of the shit I have said in videos and streams about you guys, I do agree that there have been times where just thinking about it now, I have gone out of line, but like you said, blame's all over the round. Blame's all over. So there's like some on me, some on you, some on Chris, some on everybody, and that it's not everybody, but I feel like with how like more specifically, I feel like if things could have, I think if they could have been in a way to where like been taken in a different way, I feel like maybe I would have like not said like those harsh things. I probably would have like said something not as harsh, like probably just like more reasonable. But yeah, I do agree that most of the things I said back then, like during at the heat of the moment, I was just upset with the whole thing. So I understand that, Jackson.
That makes sense. I get that. Uh, okay, what else? Oh yeah. Another thing I do want to talk about specifically one of the things that you said previously with that one stream back in January. I think I don't even think I have to say what I mean because I think you know what I'm talking about. It was that one stream back on I think it was January 17th, 2026.
Okay, I'm actually gonna look back at that stream, and then if you remember the timestamp of when that stream like at what specific moment in the stream it was, then I can go back and.
I think it's in the comments of a stream from like January. Actually, it may have been January 16th or 17th. I don't remember the exact date, but it's one of those two I know. But on that stream, if you remember, there was the incident with the picture on the Discord server.
Oh, the explicit picture. I'd mentioned that.
Yeah, Chris mentioned that already. I gotta actually look at that. I gotta look at that stream real quick to see what moment it happens because me and Chris talked about it, and it was like I like I said, I don't plan on taking it down or whatever, but what I do plan, but what Chris did bring up was either privating the video or privating the stream, or at least just blurring out images that some bring out those images. And I just looked on the January 16th stream. It was not on there.
It wasn't there. It was somewhere in mid-January is all I know, and yeah. Even though Chris already talked to you about it, I guess I'll still say what I have to say because I might as well get it out. That specifically really grossed me out. I'm not gonna lie. Like I get, like now, and obviously, the facts are that you were not the one who sent it. That's a fact. However, it was still there, and it's still very clear that it's there. So, yeah. And the thing that also, I also think you kind of got to realize, Joe, is that this website, YouTube, majority of the people who watch YouTube, like on a consistent basis, are children. And here's a question, Joe. Would you want children to see that?
I mean, no, because my thing is set not for kids, so that's why my content is always set to not for kids because my content isn't specifically made for kids. So
Yeah, but still at the same time, even then though, kids can still see your content. Honestly, you gotta realize that this whole made for kids, not made for kids, it honestly doesn't really matter in a way, because either way, kids, there's no real way to verify people's ages on YouTube. I mean, there's the AI age verification, but that doesn't work. Let's be honest. AI is nowhere near advanced enough to actually make that work. So at this point, that's not going to work, and really nothing else works really. So ultimately, no matter what, they're going to be kids, and the problem is that it's not just about your stream getting taken down or whatnot. It's about kids seeing that and possibly, or even just not even, it doesn't even, not even kids, it could be just people, like certain people might get traumatized by that, you know what I mean? Because certain people have experienced things that involved like, stuff like that. And obviously it's not a lot of people, but there's still people out there. And again, children seeing that would not be good. So that's my thing. I think the biggest thing is that it's not about, for me at least, I don't see it in the way of, oh, it's my stream or whatnot. I see it more as there are people on this platform that will not like that at all. And there's children on this platform. And okay, I'll make this very clear. I do believe 100% that parents should monitor what their kids watch. That is true, but there still is some responsibility on the creator themselves to not post gross stuff or have gross stuff on their videos. Because, again, there's still, I think, a moral obligation for the creator to still, make sure that they put out stuff that isn't going to gross out people or whatnot. You know what I mean? Because that's just how it goes. And personally, I would, if I ever had something like that on my stream, I would immediately, like, either if it's an important stream or whatnot, or whatever, I would edit it out. Or if it's not an important stream, I'd probably delete it. But my point is that I'll probably delete it, but that's besides the point. The point is, I think the way you're thinking about it isn't exactly the way, at least the way I would think about it. Personally, I don't agree with it, but at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. The point I'm trying to make is that I believe that how do I put this? That there are, Joe, you do have a pretty decently big viewer base, not like a huge viewer base or anything. Like, obviously, you're not like some of these Markipliers and Cutie Pies out there with millions and millions of subscribers, but you still have a good chunk of subscribers that watch your videos on a consistent basis. So at the end of the day, I mean, Joe, there are people that watch your videos, and there are people that, are going to see that stuff no matter what. And obviously, your videos get into recommended, so even more people will probably see it. And I think, for me at least, my thing is that since I'm a YouTuber myself as well, I want to make content that is going to make people's days better, because that's why, honestly, that's a big part of the reason why I make content in the first place. Now, obviously, I have passion for it, of course, as you would know, but a big part of the reason I do YouTube is because I like to make videos that people will enjoy and might make their day better even. And that's why I like to do YouTube, because, people have stressful lives or whatnot, and sometimes they just need a break from it. And if my videos can be that means more than anything to me, to be honest. So I believe, as YouTube creators, because we're all three YouTube creators, so we can all agree on this, I think our goal is to make videos that people enjoy no matter what. And if you have stuff like that in your videos, people are not going to enjoy them, and there's a good chance that YouTube might take them down. And even it's very possible that you can even get, like, especially if you're a bigger YouTuber. Now, if you're a smaller YouTuber, it isn't a big problem. But Joe, think about this. One day, you could be a big YouTuber and have something like that come back to haunt you, like something like that. Is that what you want? Do you want something like that to haunt you and make people question you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I get
I
it.
don't-
That at some point it'll haunt me. I want that. But at some point I'm gonna have to look like when I can. I'll have to look back and find out what stream it's in, what stream that happened in. But
I
you know,
could send
whatever.
you a link even if you need me to.
Yeah, go ahead. Send me the link to it, and whatever, and then I can, and then whatever. But also, while we were talking, okay, well, I got a couple things to say before we go into the next thing. A guy named Cancelo Range. That video of the PlayStation account video. That was a re-upload that I did. I basically just re-uploaded that video and back in the day. So that's not me. I don't have any siblings or anything. So that's not all it. So that's not me. And second of all, Ren Goku's in here too.
Why, hello, everybody.
Hi.
Excuse
Jesus,
you.
Joe.
Yeah, Rengoku. I was not expecting you to show up. I was not expecting. All this was supposed to be was just me and Chris going at each other about like confronting each other. But now we got Jackson. Now
I'm just here to listen. To be honest.
Yeah.
I'm the choreographer. I am here to listen and see if anything goes wrong. I am here to break up the fight if anything goes wrong.
You know what? Way to cotton pickings. No, I got the wrong one. Anyways.
Way to God.
Oh, you know what? I think I got the date wrong. Wait, did I? Oh, no, it was January 23rd. Never mind.
I
was
cannot
completely
believe
wrong.
we're actually doing this the day after my birthday. It was just kind of fucking nuts.
Yeah, it was okay, so I don't know if you
It was
heard.
supposed to be on Sunday, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be Sunday, but earlier today I was messaged that Suits, Ella, and Joshua all backed out. So I deleted the stream because in my head there is no fucking point in doing a stream that was literally
I was
agreed
gonna be
upon.
there.
I mean, yeah, but the main three, oh no, wait, that's
Shit!
tomorrow.
I will
That's
be right back. I'm still here now. I'm still listening to
So this is the video, Joe. I sent it in the live chat, and the timestamp you're looking for is 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 42 seconds. So
1 hour.
14
1
minutes.
hour.
It's actually in the comments, so that makes it even easier for you. So if you can edit out that part, I would appreciate that.
You know what? I'm about to do it right now. So this was supposed to be like confronting the issues. We're all confronting the issues that happened with everybody and whatnot.
I mean, hey, dude, if you could do it
So-
on stream,
Okay,
share your screen and show you doing it, I would also appreciate that too.
Yeah, I'm good doing that right now. But Chris, what were we gonna say, Chris?
okay. So one of the things that I wanted to brought up, I finally got into my head. So the Aiden thing.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the
Jackson, I don't see it in the chat.
So from what I remember you saying is that you were given his address, right?
I was given the image of it. Yes.
Okay. So you are aware that posting something like that online is illegal, right?
Well, I I think at the time I didn't know that, but I do know that now. Yeah, I do know it's that posting doxing is illegal. Yeah, I do know
Yes.
doxing is illegal. I didn't at the time. I didn't. I guess at the time I just didn't think of it like that. So you
That's
know.
fair. But I know that you're the type of person to not really delete streams, but I think that is definitely one of the ones that you should delete because like what Jackson was saying, one of these days, maybe not, but probably you're going to become like a big YouTuber. The people who are at least putting in the effort will. And if people go back and see that you did that, and by that point, when you're like big, at some point, people are already gonna know your address by looking it up on Google, because apparently that's just how people are. And if they figure out that you did something like that, they can. Although I don't know if it's like, actually no, because Andrew Tate and his brother were arrested for something that happened back in 2017. So, they could probably like get you into serious trouble if they figure out you did something like that.
Yeah. So Jackson, I sent you messages on the private chat, but you can just send it there since I don't see it in the actual live stream chat. And Chris, if you know what stream that one stream is at, where Aiden's thing's at, then you can send it in the private chat too. I'll see that video, and then I'll just delete it, and I'll just delete that one. Uh, but with the one about the whole nudity thing, then I'll just actually delete that. I'll not delete that, but I'll blur out that part.
I don't know what stream it is because
Yeah.
all I've heard is that you've done it. I could ask Aiden about it.
Yeah, you can ask him about it, and then I'm sure he'd tell you, like what video it's in, or what stream it's in.
Yeah. Also, because this was brought to my attention before, another one that was going to be brought up Sunday, but obviously, is the thumbnails where you have people's faces.
Oh yeah, I did. You know what? When I saw those, I mean, at the time I didn't mind, but now, yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's like anything bad, but I do know that there will be people who don't want their face like out there.
I think Ella and Joshua have stated that specifically, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah. Like Ella and Joshua for sure don't want their faces out there because of somebody that they're currently dealing with named Motu has been stealing faces.
Jackson, what was the timestamp of the one stream with the nude stuff? And what was the timestamp?
1 hour, 14 minutes, 42 seconds.
1 hour 14 minutes 42 seconds.
Yep.
Okay.
Of the captain. No,
Okay, I'm actually gonna share my screen right now of the video editor that I'm in of me actually. Well, actually, I'm not gonna show me blurring it. I'm actually gonna. I don't know if I should show me blurring it out because I don't want.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should show that.
Yeah, 1 hour
Because
14
then you have
minutes.
to go back and blur this too.
Blur this. Yeah, 1 hour 14 minutes and 42 seconds.
honestly, you would probably be better off deleting that entire section, just because it would be kind of weird. And also, I mean,
I mean,
still
like
be kind of
for
weird.
for that stream, yes, I do understand that you like diverted it, but at the same time, it was still seen.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, that is the thing that I also kind of have. I've thought, yeah, and oh yeah, you know what? I do have another thing to say. What the hell? I might have, no, okay, I don't think that was. Anyways, no. God, what was I gonna say again? Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I lost it. Damn it. Alright, maybe I'll talk about it later if I get it back. Shit! I forgot on this episode of I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. You know? Anyways. Joe, is your camera a potato?
No.
Well, it looks like it.
Okay. I'm just hoping like I now it's now it's like I mean it's not yeah one thing I still have this is still really I don't think that anyways. All right. Well, okay. That part is now gonna be getting that one section is gonna be getting deleted off of that stream. So, you know,
Alright,
yeah, I fixed that. So, now I just hope that with us like getting out our you know, getting everything out and like confronting each other and whatnot about all the stuff that happens. I think maybe we could hopefully be on good speaking terms again. I'm just hoping that I'm just hoping that we get on speaking terms, not friends in a way, but I'd say like speaking terms, and then hopefully we gain back, you know, the I guess the trust in some way.
Yeah.
I mean, hey Joe, look, honestly, I if you didn't know this, you might not know this, but I actually helped Aiden become a more like, how do I put this? I helped him understand his actions, and now him, Ella, and Joshua are actually on speaking terms. So, I mean, clearly it worked. Clearly, I got him to understand. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the same for you if you're willing for me to help you with these things that you need to work on. Then I would absolutely be willing to do that.
Yeah, it's like I'm willing to at least at least put the pieces back together of this, and hopefully like be on good speaking terms and be on good terms with everybody. So I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to try that. So
yeah. So as long as you promise to not do anything like you did in the past, and you're willing to understand what happened and willing to try to make and willing to try to rectify the things that happened and be able to, be able to change some of the things that you need to change. As I said, then I'm absolutely 100% on board. Now, I just to let you know, Joe, I will be patient with you, but if you do too many things, then there could be a problem. But but one or two mistakes aren't going to be a big issue. That happened with Aiden, and at the end of the day, those happened. So
Yeah, I'm willing to at least I'm willing to try to fix everything. Trying to fix everything, trying to reconcile with everybody and whatnot. I know that with me, Ella, and Joshua, probably not. Like, and there's probably not gonna be any reconciliation. Probably not. But there could be there could be a might be a possibility with that. I don't think there's gonna be I'm not sure about between me and Suits because already from just looking at the message that Chris sent me. Yeah, that's not. No, I don't think there's a way of me and Suits ever reconciling with each other because of the tension between me and him. So,
yeah.
but like at least at least with you, Jackson. At least with you and Chris, this is a start of me trying to reconcile with everybody, trying to make peace with everybody, and trying to fix all the shit that I started and you know what? Some of the shit I did start. I can admit that. I did start some shit, but you know, at least I'm willing to admit that there's some shit that I started that looking back at it now that I wish I didn't start. So,
hey, you know what? Here's what I think happened, like in the order. I think you for sure started all of it, but I think Ella, Joshua, Suits, and even to an extent, not really Chris, I wouldn't say. I don't think that's fair, but mainly Suits, Ella, and Joshua. I think they kind of continued it. Like, not that I'm saying that you didn't also continue it, but I think Ella, Joshua, and Suits continued it way longer than it should have. So ultimately, I think they started it, but they continued it.
Yeah, and it's like, and from my perspective, from how I see things, when it started back in October, in my eyes, me just saying that I was wanting to be friends with Brendan again at the time. With that, when I said that at the time, I was not intending on like Brendan like saying anything. I was not intending on anything to happen. And then I just said that in that part of the stream. They didn't mention anything to me or whatever about like what I said. And then when I said that and then in the following stream when I said I was wanting to, instead of like that I was going to, I actually meant that when I said I was wanting to at the time. But now it's like I don't even. It's like now just seeing how with what happened like with Brendan. It's like now I don't even think that's gonna even be a possibility anymore.
Yeah, I could say as I actually did try to be friends with him again, it did not. It ended the same. That's all I'll say. I would not even try if I were you.
Yeah.
It's sad too. I think Brandon, when he's not doing stuff, he's actually kind of a great guy to be around, but he just says some horrible stuff. And
but
honestly,
whenever the
does some
jokes,
horrible stuff.
oh,
That's
sorry.
the issue.
Yeah, if you want, Joe, I could. Sorry, Rengoku, I'll let you say it after. If you want, I can send you screenshots of what happened.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to see the screenshots of what happened. And
Honestly,
like,
you could do the same for me because I need more context.
yeah,
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
so
I was
with Brendan, whenever the Like whenever he's like not doing anything like crazy, he's completely fine. But then whenever like the jokes come in, he gets so offensive about it.
Yeah, because when I saw the community post about it, I was like, okay, I was like, okay, that went downhill, and then now I'm gonna be getting more context of what fully happened.
And like,
Okay.
wait, how did it all start? Spinal, like just like the color or something like color or something. I think.
Yeah. So, one of the new people named Inky, I trusted them a lot and decided to give them second in command. And Brendan noticed it, and he had just noticed it, and it was brought to his attention that she's been second in command for like a few days at this time, and then he said, "Oh, I didn't notice. My Discord was a little behind." Dark made a joke saying that Orange lagged him or something, and then he was like, "Stop! I'm not in the mood for joking." And then that's like I was off doing something when that was being said. When I came back, I went off on him.
Yeah, and also whenever I was like back from doing something, I wasn't in that. I just look at it, I'm like, huh, I was gonna see what Brendan was like, what Brendan's doing. I look, I text him, block. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, like apparently he blocked everybody. I showed Aiden it earlier. He said he'll talk to him, which made me think, wait, he didn't block Aiden.
Like the fuck? So I'm guessing he trusts Aiden more than us.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? You know, actually on one of the streams, some like like a couple like few months ago, it was, I think it was like sometime like within the last like month or so, like sometime in like, I definitely know it was this year, or like late like last like month or like last month or 2 months ago, but I was doing a stream just like talking about shit, and then I see Aiden is live, and Aiden has Brendan in there too, so I could definitely tell that both Aiden and Brendan trust each other, and it's like, I could definitely tell that those two trust each other. So, I don't know what the thing is with them. I don't want to know, but that's not my concern because they're like I can't tell Aiden or I can't tell Brendan who he can or can't be friends with. Just like how when Chris is friends with me and both my group and Suits' group, I really tell him that it was that him being friends with me with Suits' side is bad. I was just like, you know what? If he's chill with everybody, it's cool with me. But it's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my thing lately.
Ugh, excuse me.
My thing likes to like freeze up all of a sudden. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, I guess I can't have my.
I can't really think of anything else right now.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else either. Okay.
I mean, I got like the main stuff out of the way that I wanted to bring up and be mentioned. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else either.
I'm tired. Sorry. I'm sorry I had to say it.
Okay. Okay, Jackson. If you wouldn't mind unblocking me on Discord, so you and me can get back to trying to reconcile with each other.
Actually,
yeah,
if if you want,
Yeah, I'll unblock you. Sorry, I
If you-
blocked myself from speaking.
actually,
Alright.
if you want, I can make a group chat with the 4 of us so we can like talk up things out.
Alright, yeah,
That
I'm
would
good.
be actually, yeah, that'd be good.
You know what, Rengoku? Yeah, we actually did get back to being friends.
Musketeers are back.
Yes.
Wait, no, the
I
three
mean-
Musketeers. No, technically it's 4. Because
Yeah.
me,
Why the hell
Spino,
did you sound
Joe,
like Mickey
and Dragon.
Mouse?
Let's fucking go until Spino
I
gets
mean-
his headset back and working. I gotta try and get.
I mean, like,
Ugh.
this is just so those two can talk
Yeah, I-
things out.
Yeah.
Oh.
But still,
Yeah. Oh, just in case, I'm gonna add my alt account in here too.
Yeah, I added your ult.
I accepted it.
Yeah, I'm happy now, bro. After the stream, I want to say something after the stream, bro. Once the stream's over.
Yeah, you know what? I think this is a good start. I think we talked it out. We had some fun. Not fun, but I'd say we had a good good long. Well, it's up here for me. A good 1 hour conversation.
A good an hour and 11-minute conversation.
Yeah, a good 1 hour conversation of everything and basically just talking and getting things figured out and whatnot. So, honestly, I think this would be a good start for. I guess this could be some sort of good start for us to get back to being. I'd say a good start to, I guess, be friends. But as of right now, we're not at the friend stage. We're just in fixing our shit stage, fixing the shit between each other stage.
I'd say figuring it.
shit stage.
I'd say
Sorry.
figuring it out.
Yeah, we're in the figuring it out stage. We're in the figuring it out stage, but we're past the speaking terms stage because we're already in speaking terms. So we're now in the second stage of figuring it out. You know, and then after we, you know, get our shit figured out and whatnot, I think we're gonna be in a good pace, and then we could get back to how we were, like
How we all
pre.
were playing Animal Company and all that.
Yeah, like
Once
pre.
Spino gets a new headset strap.
Yeah, like basically pre drama era. That's what I'd say. Pre kind of drama. Pre-drama October 2025, I'd say. Pre-October 16th. That's what I could say.
We should name this title talking about the drama that happened from October 2025 and fixing it.
Well, it was a long thing because it went from
Were you thinking
October.
about naming it that?
No, I was thinking of just changing the name, but it's like to something else. But Rez, like you said that, I was like the drama happened. The whole thing lasted from October 14th, 2025, to now July 24th, 2026, and I could say this. This drama lasted like between I'd say the drama between us lasted 9 months. 9 months of basically it's still 9 months between me, Ella, Suits, and Joshua, but but between us, the kind of 2 wars that me and Chris had are over now, and I just hope that with we can use this stream as an example, and then we can definitely use this stream as an example to be like, hey, if we got issues, let's work it out and just try and figure out what stuff can be done to fix what's going on. And
you guys have issues, come to me and I'll gladly help you fix them. What?
yeah,
Sorry.
kinda.
The weird voice came out. Sorry.
You're good, Rengoku. You're good.
Yay.
Yeah.
I need a new game to stream because I've already beat Little Nightmares on stream. Ugh! The game I haven't even played before. Sorry. I'm sorry, I know it's the wrong topic.
I mean, if you want, we can end the stream here if we have nothing else to talk about. Because
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I don't see a point in continuing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we should do outros because I don't think we're gonna really do that. But if you guys want to do outros, we can wait till Jackson gets back, and then we could just do outros, and then maybe get back into the rhythm of streaming together and like getting shit figured out and like getting our trust with everyone back, like all of us back again.
You know what we have to do while we wait for Jackson to come back? Where's the Jeopardy theme song at?
Oh, Jeopardy! Hold on, I need that. Oh, I switched to a thing that kicked all of you out. Hold on, I need to actually go into one of the things with the Yay, Jacksepticeye. Okay, I got the Jacksepticeye thing on. Need to delete some shit off of this so I can do whatever. But need to get you guys back in here. Shit. Okay.
Man, he had a full screen himself.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I need to.
Why is it every time I look up, it just wants to just go?
Yeah. More music. Only upload the music you've made or you have authorized to use. You know what? I'm gonna download the Jeopardy music, and
I thought Jackson was back.
no, he wasn't. He just muted. So,
I heard you say, "Oh, Jackson's back," and I'm like, "Oh boy."
I heard something about Jacksepticeye.
Oh yeah, that's
Ja-
his outro. That's his outro.
Yeah, outro I have there.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Voice
Yeah.
crack. Yeah, I had a voice crack myself. Sorry. Yesterday was my birthday and it was fun. And that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened whenever the stream's over. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. Who's texted me on Snurpchirp?
A snurper chirper.
Snurpchirp.
A snurper chirper.
But yeah, I want to play a new game. I'm so fucking bored because I can't buy anything. Ugh. Sad. Because apparently every time I try, it says, "Sorry, we can't process your thing. Please make an appeal to get your Meta wallet fixed." I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I'm like,
Maybe you just need to go and suck. Maybe you just need to go. Maybe Rengoku, you need to go suck some dick or something.
what the fuck? I already have a girlfriend, bro. I have a new one. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you what happened to my old one.
What happened?
It's because of the shittiest reason possible.
Oh.
I'll tell you at the end of the stream. Great, no, you gotta wait for Spino to come back.
No! Stop it! At Blocker 267. I don't want to fucking do your shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, careful whenever you use it on YouTube.
Yeah, I just gotta find some YouTube downloaders so I can download the fucking.
Oh no, the one I use Y2 mate.
Y2 mate?
Yeah, it's a YouTube downloader. That's one that I use. I use another one, but I forgot what the other one was called. But that's like the other one that I use is like a faster one. I gotta figure out what that one was. But all you do is just copy it, paste. It might take you to like random sites, so you might want to get your Control W key ready, just in case if it does. Your Control W key, just in case if it does.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just warning you now. Just be ready.
Okay.
Oh, are you doing it for voice mod?
No, but I'm doing it for Y2 Mate. I'm trying to download
You don't have to download it. It's like a browser thing you can use as well, and it'll still work no matter what.
Hmm.
I use Opera and I use it. Maybe I can call you and I can show you how it works. But I have my ad blocker on so it doesn't take me over to a different site. I think I do. I don't know.
What?
So now we gotta wait for Spino to come back and Jackson to come back.
Oh, here we go. I got it. I downloaded it. Downloaded Jeopardy.
Just get your Control W key ready.
What? Okay, what does Control W do?
Control W, it makes you delete the tab in an instant.
Okay, so I downloaded that. I can
I'm
easily.
back.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for coming back, Chris. Now we just gotta go to Jeopardy. Okay. Okay, now I gotta download this and then.
You can like download like
and then
full
have it as a
fucking songs too,
pound
and
and whatever.
you can download full songs. You can do, and you can add them on to voice mod too, which is real easy to do.
Mhm. Yeah, we're just waiting for Jeff
Hey,
to come
Spino,
back
what's
because
the
I don't know
group
if he
chat?
wants to do outros or whatnot, but
Let the army grow. Let it grow. Bro, what happened, my
kind
good
of
bro? I'm not gonna say on here. Okay.
Oh. That. Okay. Okay. Now I got that saved. And,
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay, I see what happened.
Shit. Shit.
And I'll be right back. I had to go have some.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Don't say it out loud.
Yeah, I just seen that. Wow. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Feel bad for you, Chris. Feel bad for you. Now you kind of know how I feel about, like, with, you know.
Excuse me.
Okay, Jackson, you there, bro? Jackson?
Jackson!
Jackson, Jackson, say something if you're not gay.
Say nothing if you like me. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
What are we doing? I think we're getting back to our usual selves. But yeah, yeah, I kept. Hold on, just to see if my suspicions are true about what you sent in the private chat in the Discord chat, Chris. I want to see if my suspicions are true about what I think what just happened. Oh, I think he did. I think he's going to do it, like, in 2 days. Wow. Okay. All right.
Yo.
Alright, well, I mean, if we're just going to be sitting here not really doing anything, I'm going to go.
Well, I'm probably just gonna end this. Well, I'm probably just gonna end the stream, and then we could just chill in here for a while and whatever. So without doing the outros. So
We just end the
So much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all round. Whoosh, whoosh. But thank you guys, and I will see all your dudes!
Yo.